it's fun playing to pretend. DMs and what, so rest assured. Do your ass with judgment word. Oh, oh no, TPK. Oh no, TPK. Oh no, TPK on TPK.
Welcome back to Tomb of Annihilation, Wildemount Edition. I'm your Dungeon Master, Hollow. This is my lovely Cass. Cass, say hello.
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 We are back with another episode, and we are getting deep into it. We are balls deep into the Tomb of Annihilation. The party has entered the Gears of Hate last episode, and they were assaulted the whole time they were down there by these shambling mounds that just sprung out from the overgrowth throughout that central cog. And after a prolonged battle, well, those gargoyles that they had left upstairs, suddenly they swooped down into the situation. And it is just, it's another wave of enemy attacks. Let's see if the party has what it takes to stand their ground. We're going to jump right into it tonight. We're not going to mess around. We've got some ground to cover. That said, map updated. I'll center it in your browsers. Does that check out for everyone?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. In this octagonal chamber, 15-foot high ceiling, all overgrown with nasty, spindly underbrush. There's a dark chute in the wall, or in the ceiling, actually, in the center of the ceiling, in which these gargoyles, these massive, nasty, stone-winged, demon-like statues just spilled out of, and now you are surrounded by them. There are 4 of them, and they are strong. You guys have already taken, well, I wouldn't say a beating, but I mean, you're not exactly 100%. So, with that said, there seem to be, aside from that chute in the ceiling, only 2 other ways out of this place. A couple of breaks in the wall off to the east, northeast and southeast in this chamber seem to lead out to darkness, sounds of running water. But there's no time to think. You have to act fast. With that said, the enemy right in your face. I'm going to have everybody keep the old initiative order, because this happened like that, right? And we'll just roll the gargoyles into the turn order to begin with. Slice out my tray real quick. Start where it stays. All right, there we go. Roll an initiative for the gargoyles. Ooh, they rolled dangerously. $19 on initiative for the bad guys. Sorting the turn order, top down. Rook, you have the jump on things.
Alrighty. Going to... I have way too much stuff on here. Starting off, bonus action, Eldritch Cannon Protector. Everybody can have 12 temp HP. And then
Now, what does that look like theatrically? Does that shoot some type of aura from the cannon?
yeah, it's kind of like a domed wave that kind of projects off of it. Kind of energizes around everybody, giving them a little bit of protection. And then for my action, I am going to be casting Shatter up here in the northern corner. Yuck. That wasn't great damage.
Con save DC 17 on that. Okay.
But they are made of rocks, so they should have disadvantage.
Fails. The other one fails. Double failure. So it's only the 6 thunder on that.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. It's 3d8, and I rolled a 4, a 1, and a 1, so
Ugh.
it was not a good roll.
Okay. So with that, you cast your spell, and the evocation, you can feel it. The power leaves your hands, and your hands are no longer trembling as the energy bursts forth, and there's this shattering sound. And as that sound reverberates throughout the area, all these spiderweb like cracks appear all about the two massive gargoyles that are right there on the northern side of the room. But these things, they act like they don't feel anything. Their eyes begin glowing red like some type of feral, otherworldly beast. And the damage is soaked just like that.
All right. And lastly, my spirit mascot is going to whiff it. All right.
Yeah, not the greatest round. I mean, even those spiderweb like cracks that your shatter created upon the gargoyles are very like hairline little fractures. You know, it's not like big gapping wounds from the shatter or anything. But you're holding their attention, at least for now. Goss, we're passing the Lord of the Flies conch unto you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna focus on this guy down here, and I'm going to pull out my short bow, and actually before I do that, I'm going to Hunter's Mark on this individual down here. Make sure I get that used up. And then I'm going to start taking some shots. Are you gonna cooperate today, Roll20?
She was down half the afternoon. Did you see that?
I did not.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, it was down for like 3 hours this afternoon.
first roll was a 25 to hit. Because it doesn't look like it's casting
25,
anything over.
definitely good.
17 on the second.
17's good.
Okay. 6 damage on the first shot. 9 damage on the second. And rolling Hunter's Mark damage. For another 6. Let's do one more. For another 5. So 26 damage total. And that is going to be it for me.
Okay. So you're going off on this thing. And you're definitely keeping it distracted from focusing on Athazar, the magic user, that is like potentially a glass jaw right in front of it. So, serving a great distraction as you chip away at this gargoyle, piece at a time. And with that said, as you pass turn, it's going to be the gargoyle's turn now. So, I'm going to start with the one that's on Rambala, since Rambala really hasn't had a turn yet. Let's give him some action. Rambala, you have this gargoyle. It's basically got its back against the wall, and you're right in each other's face, and it is given the old-fashioned claw, 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 claw bite. That's right, not claw, claw bite. This is claw, 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 claw bite. Because yes, these things
Add another one.
are just like that. That's just the way it is. They double attack with each claw. As a matter of fact, they're actually four-armed gargoyles. So they're a little wild like that.
I
Okay.
hope they have four arms, or they just have little T-Rex arms.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. They've got the forearm thing going. So let's go with this thing's claws first. What's your AC, sir?
19.
19. Okay, I have a +8 on this. 25 will hit. A 20 will hit. A 15 will miss. And a 14 will miss. So it's 2 hits. Oh, first raking claw attack tears into the side of your neck for 9 points of slashing damage. Blood's goring down your shoulder. You feel its warmth. And then, that second attack, max damage. 12 points of slashing upside the head. You're seeing stars momentarily, at least. But you're not officially stunned for more than just a couple seconds. You're not affected by the stunned condition officially. Just seeing stars for a second. And as you come to, here comes that bite attack I promised. Ooh, 23. And that is going to be 12 points of piercing damage. It bites down, clamps down on that collarbone, on the sore side of your neck. It's already just covered in blood, and now it just it bites into your collarbone area like it's biting into a chicken wing, and chops out a piece of flesh. It takes a pound of your flesh. Not good. Not promising. Moving forward. Let's go with this one that's on Athazar. Athazar, it does. You don't have its attention. Goss has distracted it, so it is giving the full brunt of its attack right to Goss. So let's see. Claw, 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 bite. Let's reach, right? Oh, this bad boy only has a 5-foot reach, so he's going to take a 5-foot step. There we go. Okay.
How does something that massive only have a 5-foot reach?
I know, right? I just assumed it had a 10-foot reach. So, good news and bad news. Okay. 3 of its haymakers miss wildly, but as you juke and kind of like, defend yourself reflexively from those attacks, its fourth swing of its claw lands with a natural 20.
Oof.
Oh, fucking A. Only 8 points of slashing damage. I rolled minimum damage. 2d4 plus 4, I rolled 2 ones.
Ugh. Whew. I'll take it.
Yeah. Wow, dodged a bullet. Okay, well, this thing, it roars and then tries to bite your face off. The bite attack lands with a 27. And now its jaw has latched on to your jaw.
They're making out with the gargoyle.
Oh no, it's trying to bite your jaw off. It's not sensual in any way, unless this was some type of like really really morbid dark fantasy. But it is, but not in a sexualized type of way. There are no ladies here, so uh, so
But I think
you
if
end
it's
up.
biting my face, I should get a reaction to use my hungry jaws. I should be able to bite it back.
First of all, you're gonna be absorbing 7 points of piercing damage. Luckily, it does not rip your jaw off. Let's go. It doesn't hang on like a pit bull or go into like a gator death roll or something. You take the 7 piercing. And yeah, I mean, unless you have a reaction, unless that action is a
I
reaction,
don't.
then yeah, it would be viable here. But moving forward, okay, Peruk. Unfortunately, you have 2 of these things' attention, but
Yep.
you also have some buddies with you too. You have your Strixhaven mascot from Lorehold, your little gargoyle guy, and then you have your cannon. Let's see what happens here. What's the mascot's AC?
14.
Okay. 2 claws are going to land on that. Ten slashing damage from the first claw attack of the mascot. What's he got, Max?
He's still got 1 temp HP left.
Oh.
But his max is 26.
Okay, cool. So second claw attack, 11 slashing.
All right.
And so we could just say that so you get temporary hit points. Was that from a spell?
Yeah, that's from the protector cannon. Gives everybody in range temp HP as a bonus action.
Ah, okay. So there is like a fairy fire like aura. It's almost like a bit of a force field around him that gets chipped away at. That's as he loses temporary hit points. Okay. And it's just not. It begins to. The more damage it takes, the more it begins flashing, more and probing and strobing like more quickly. So that's how you can tell how much damage that that force field of temporary hit points is taken from the aura. You know, when it
Yep.
comes to like theatrics of the aura.
For ease of tracking, I'm keeping the temp HP as the red, so I've got him down to 0.
Perfect. Here comes the bite attack. Ah, 17. Gonna miss.
That'll do it. Nope.
Oh wait.
It's a 14 AC.
14 AC. Ah, my bad. Okay. For some reason, I got confused between your hit points and your AC. Okay. Anyway, very good. That's gonna land. Let's do some real damage. 7 piercing damage. This thing roars and latches on to an arm. Tries to tear it off. Okay, next up, we had in the batter's box the 4th 4-armed gargoyle in the turn order. Takes a 5-foot step. Kind of sizes Peruk up. I can imagine maybe Peruk's ears twitching involuntarily. And then, okay, a flurry of blows. Claws go flying, and Peruk is able to juke and dodge out of the way of the first two. The third claw attack strikes him, and it strikes you so hard that you take a step back, which is a good thing because if you didn't, that 4th claw would have struck you upside the head, man. So you get hit once, rocked by 10 points of slashing damage.
Alrighty.
Bite attack. 2 on the die. Misses the mark. Airball. You get a whiff of its.
Wascally Wabbit.
Yeah, you just get a whiff of its cold, stony, mossy breath. And then Athazar, it's your move, man.
Alrighty, I'm going to move 5 feet. And and disappear. And cast greater invisibility.
Okay. Fair enough. With that, I may have a little animation for that. Let's see. Greatly invisible. Now that should be a standard action. 5-foot step is a free action. Anything else up your sleeve? Bonus action or anything?
No, I'll hold position right here.
Okay, cool. Bala, waiting patiently. Bottom of the round. It's your turn.
Yes. Rambala goes nuclear. So his eyes begin to glow, and his celestial revelation takes off as a bonus action. And then for my action, destructive wave. And then on top of that, I will be activating my divine destructive wrath. So instead of the 5d6 thunder, it just does 30 thunder damage to all enemies within 30 feet of me. And then I'll be rolling 6d6 radiant damage. So 30 thunder and 20 radiant damage to all enemies.
So the 20 was what kind of damage?
Radiant.
Radiant. And the other damage was
Thunder.
how much was that? 30 you said?
Yes.
And with that, ferocity that you wield with the divinity just running through you in the form of this lightning and thunderous power that shoots forth from your being. It's like you feel the unlimited power. This destructive wrath is holy. And it has more of like a, instead of like an electrical charge to the thunder and lightning, it's more like a radiance, like a white, fiery lit radiance that washes over your target. I believe that only the range is just the one that's in front of you, right?
30 feet. Any creature I choose within 30 feet. It's all of them.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, that's great. Okay, so that's failure, failure, pass. Okay,
That's an insane AoE.
fucking amazing. So the whole room just filled with a fiery white radiance that sort of like slides off your friends like water off a duck. But for your enemies, they're not as lucky. Let's see, doing some quick math.
It also has a prone effect, but them being winged creatures, I'm going to guess they're immune to prone.
Yeah,
It's usually the rule.
probably. Let's see. I'll double check. I being that they rewrote the rules, I can't assume anything. They may have changed stuff around. Let's see.
Oh, that's true.
No, they don't. No.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna say
they,
Arakakra can be prone, so
Really?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. The ones that fail are also knocked prone.
Was it half damage on a save?
Yes.
Okay, so I must have done this one. Let's fix this. There we go. And prone we are, Timber. Down like roll 20 this afternoon. Okay, and the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And they slam into the overgrowth in the ground. Those bushes underfoot. I mean, they're like almost up to the knees. It's hard. It's really rough terrain in here because of the overgrowth, and these guys, these massive gargoyles are just they're ripping through the viney underbrush. It's the vines are all over them. They're roaring, tearing up the plant matter like like a medieval bunch of weed whackers. Like this place is needed for a long time, perhaps. Now, with that said, Rimbala, that was the move of the round right there. Fantastic. Do you have anything else up your sleeve?
No, sir. That's all I got.
Okay, top of the round. Peruk, it's on you.
All right. I am. Yeah, we'll do it that way. All right. Gonna start off with my Eldritch Cannon Protector. 11 temp HP for everybody. And then am I correct in Entangle? If they're already prone, that would lock them there, right?
Entanglement. I believe that they get a say. I gotta look that up.
I mean, if
actually,
they
'cause that'd be
fail,
like a
obviously, yeah.
combo. That'd be like a combo. Type of like how do those two effects work together? Let's see. Double checking.
Have to make a strength save.
Wait, double legging. Okay, let's see. There's fear. It doesn't say anything if they're prone. It doesn't refer to that in the language. So
All right.
I can imagine that they might have a disadvantage though to the save. I could hand wave that much probably because they're on the ground and they're already in the underbrush and you're casting entangle on the underbrush around them. That should be at a disadvantage for them. That's my opinion. So
Alrighty.
that's how I'm going to play it. That's what makes sense to me. Okay, so strength save. What's the DC?
Oop. I don't know what that run off to. 17.
Failure. Pass. Failure. And then last guy's up. Fails.
This is a hit everybody, not a choose target. I might not go with this because this place is a little too small for that. Yeah, we're gonna retcon that just because I don't want to lock down my allies as well.
You can't shape it. Well, no problem.
Nope, this one doesn't say I can shape. All right, then I am going to use my Fey Touched Misty Step to get right over here. And then that will be my turn.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, Spirit Mascot. 18 to hit the one directly in front of him.
Well, land.
for a grand total of 4 damage, and then that will be my turn.
Okay, one sec. Okay, excellent. Moving forward to Gus. It's your move.
All right. So this guy here is prone, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my 2 shots. And it would just be a straight roll, right? Since I'm shooting at it with a bow from close range.
It's a bow, yeah. If it were a crossbow, I'd say take a regular shot, maybe even advantage because it's like a execution style. But if with an actual short bow or you have a long bow, that'd be a little bit more out of a
Well,
shot.
I was asking because he's prone, so it should cancel out to a straight roll.
I know, but I kind of the way I play those rules is on it's specific to the situation and the weapons and whatnot. So I don't always go with exactly as that rule is worded in the book. So you've got a short bow.
Yeah.
I would say it's a straight shot.
Okay. Take my 2 shots. First one is a 13. Guessing that misses.
Good.
I had a 13 again, so I got nothing.
Come on, man. All right.
That dice is going to jail.
That wasn't the cool green marbly one with the skull on it, was it?
Yeah, it was.
I figured it shot those arrows right into the underbrush, didn't it? So, Gargoyle's turn. The rules for the entangle spell real quick. Or be restrained by the entanglement until the spell ends. It
We
uses
retconned
action.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
didn't
right.
do
You
entangle.
didn't. Yeah, that's right. You didn't. All right. They're just still prone then. They're just regular old prone. They're not entangled prone. That's right. So retcon that. Okay. So what they have to do then, in that case, is they'll have to use half their movement. They won't have to make a save to get up. They'll half their movement. Just carefully stand up. And I would say they probably don't really carefully stand up. They more like aggressively launch themselves back into action. This one swinging away on Rembala. Claw, 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 claw. Blade attack. Oh no, there's a natural 20 in there. And 2 more hits. Ugh. Wasn't too bad though. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be 10. 10 points of slashing damage from the natural 20 claw. Okay. And then 11 slashing from the second claw. So that's 10 and 11.
Don't forget the 11 temp HP you've got.
Yeah, I reduced that for.
And then another 9 slashing. So this thing starts using you as a punching bag, man. It's just going off on you. And yeah, good thing you had that 11 temp left because you needed it. But now that white radiance is gone. That fiery aura protecting you is no more.
I do have a reaction. Let me find it real quick. Here we go. The Wrath of the Storm. Use my reaction, and I need a dex save of, I think, 16. Or take half damage.
16 on the die.
Nice. So only 4 damage then.
Just the 4. Okay.
What size are they?
They're large.
Okay.
Yeah, they're ogre sized. So these things tower above you.
I mean, there's technically nowhere for me to push the one that's hitting me anyway, but
Bounce them off the wall.
I'm sorry, that's my reaction.
Okay, cool. And let's throw hands at Goss now. How you feeling, Goss?
Okay. Hello.
Yep, there you are.
Broke up a little.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucked up. I'm hurting pretty bad. So this is
Okay.
gonna be fun.
Let's see. Your AC is 19.
Yep.
Ooh, gonna land 2 shots on you. Just with the hands. That's me 7 slashing rakes you across the face. And then another 9 slashing. It makes you see Tweety Birds for a quick second. It follows up by trying to eat off you, seemingly, as it bites out at you. And it grabs a hold of your arm. Like a wild animal. The thing is gnawing on your freaking arm, man. And 11 points of piercing. Its teeth are like hot knives through butter. You're just covered in blood now. I mean, your neck bleeding, your collarbone fucked up, your arm now. That was your sword arm, too. Holy shit. It's a hell of a battle for you. And the battle still rages on to the next front of the battle. We're moving to the north side of the battle where we have this one gargoyle mindlessly flailing away at the Lorehold mascot. Oh, it's at another natural 20, a 21, and a dirty 20. So it should be 3 hits. It's going to be 8 slashing, 11 slashing, and 9 slashing.
All right. It explodes, and he takes 3 radiant damage.
You just got knocked offline like mom picked up the telephone or something when you were using AOL. Right, and let's see. 6, 5, 6, 4. It goes after a roar! Another. No! What? What? I rolled 40, 20. What's Auror's AC?
18.
Okay, 3 of them hit, but 2 of the hits were natural 20s. 2 of them were crits.
One second. I have reaction for that because he's close to me. Where is it? Yep. So my interception. So I'm going to reduce that by 9 points.
That's what happens. Roll for the crits first. Okay. 12 points of slashing from the first crit. 18 slashing from the second one.
Oof.
Yeah. And then lastly, it's a 10 slashing on that.
So that one would be 1 for the 9 reduced.
You knocked your bitch up pretty good, though.
He's still good. He's still up. Barely,
Okay.
but he's still up.
Over the battlefield. I think that's all I have. Aside from this bite attack on a roar! One less bite attack. 23 will hit. 11 points of piercing. He almost
He's still up.
Aurar's head from his neck like he's just popping a cherry off a plant, swallowing a whole. Aurar's a bloody mess. He's stumbling a little bit. He might look like a cat that got in a fight with a pit bull and survived, but hey, he's still alive. And then Athelsar, it's your move.
Let me see here. I will back up and I'm gonna use a cantrip. If my computer will to the one below me. Oh, fumbled that.
Yowza. Well, I can't help you there.
Yeah.
Luckily, you don't like shoot yourself in the face or anything.
Yeah. And I'll hold with my back against the wall, I'll hold the position here.
All right. At least you're safe for now. Rumbala, it's your move at 3.
All right. I'm just going to swing at the one in front of me with my Warhammer.
Ugh.
Wow.
No luck.
Well, on that horrible swing, I might just follow that up. Yes. With a bonus action sanctuary on myself. Please don't hit me back, I say. I was just joking, man. You got hit me. That's my turn.
Heroic top of the round to you.
All right, we're starting off by giving Gus back 28 health with a Cure Wounds.
Hey, you.
And then bonus action. 6 temp HP if anybody's still got less than that. And that will be my turn.
Okay. That white protective fiery aura washes over the party once again, recharged with a new life. And then, Goss, it is your move.
Yep. Let's see here. Still too close. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my longsword and start swinging on this guy here instead of using the bow. He's too close now. Let's see here. Be 21 and a 12. So just the first one hits. And Aurora's going to do an infused strike, so it's going to do additional fire damage. Let's see here. So it's going to be 8 plus another 5, and then the Hunter's Mark damage. It's going to be another 5, so 18 damage.
Okay.
And that is going to be it for me.
So you're laying into this thing. And you finally see it bend a knee. And like you almost drop it to a knee. Finally, bloody, you taking, not, you don't see it bleeding or anything. This thing's made of stone, but you've taken chunks and pieces of it are now just rubble at its feet, which it almost falls upon with those strikes. You finally, as in 4E terms, you can see that you've really bloodied it and like probably definitely taken at least half its hit points away now. So congratulations on that. The battle on that side of the front sways in your favor. And then anything else, Goss?
That is all I got. I got no bonus actions I can use.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna turn you some damage. Rambala, claw, bite attacks coming at you.
He'll have to roll a wisdom save, DC 17 for each attack, or choose another target, or lose the attack.
17, you say?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that crit is not going to happen. That's not going to work. That other hit would miss, and then the other one's going to miss anyway. Okay. Way to go. Now, how did you do that? What does this look like?
Sanctuary.
Oh, from your sanctuary. Okay.
Yeah. So he like thinks about swinging at me, and then like he sees a holy aura that makes him look towards the sky and contemplate existence for a minute, and then the couple times he swings, he misses.
Oh, far out. Really cool. And yeah, same thing when he tries to bite out at you. There's just something divinely keeping his attacks at bay. And then now we have this one that's on Goss, who's been bloodied. Here comes the claw bite. Do I keep rolling these natural 20s? I don't know, but it is my night for critical hits.
Somebody steal those dice from him.
No.
Ref, we need to check
dice
weighted dice.
Bad dice goblin. Is this going to be 16 slashing damage from the crit? The other attacks missed, but here comes the bite. That's going to land. Only for 8 piercing. Once again, latches onto your arm, shakes wildly. Let's go. And with your nervous system trembling, Goss, you're down to 35 HP. We'll see what happens. I knew this was going to be a hell of a fight going into it. We've got this one that's still on a RAR. One hit's going to land for 8. Slashing, he gets on the wrong side of a haymaker from this gargoyle. This 4-arm gargoyle just rocks him right upside the head. Hits him in the head like he's a speed bag. And then here comes a bite attack. Gonna miss. Air ball. 13 should miss him, right? He's what, like 14?
18.
18? Okay.
Or yeah. You said the first one was 8.
I think so.
Right, I'm gonna use my reaction for that. -9, so he takes nothing.
Wow.
Ooh. That would have killed him.
We've got one stepping up and striking out at Peruk. Full attack. Peruk, what's your AC?
20.
19 misses. An 11 misses. A 9 misses. And another 19 misses. It goes swinging all the while as it's closing in on you. You're able to take a step or two back and kind of like dodge out of the way. Not a little full dodge action, but more like a little juke. And you use your rabbit folk nimbleness of the Herringon to your advantage. And then here comes the bite attack. And you once again just get a whiff of its nasty, cold, stony, mossy breath. That is the full brunt of the damage there, sir. Well done. And then, Athazar, it is your move. With greater invisibility, you're off in the corner, safely, soundly. What are you going to do this time?
I'm going to try another Sorcerer's Burst on the one that's to the south of me.
Okay. Yeah.
21 hit.
Yep.
For 16 points of damage. Fire.
Okay. What kind of damage do you want to make that?
It's fire damage.
Fire. And with that, the gargoyle becomes blackened. But it is not the end for this thing as the fire slams into it, scorching this living statue. All the while are encased in the subterfuge of invisibility, off in the corner, so close yet so far away from this thing's senses. And then moving forward, Rambala, it is your move.
All right. I am going to step here in between both of these gargoyles. And
Flanked.
Mhm.
Shit.
I'm going to use my action to dodge. And I'll be like, you gargoyles are a bunch of bitches. And end my turn right there. So now, other than the ones that have me flanked, I guess, they'll have disadvantage due to my dodge, so that cancels out their flanking. And then they still have to roll a wisdom save DC 17 to be able to attack me.
Oh.
Nice.
And you have their attention rather well. Okay. See what happens. You may have to remind us of that when we get there.
Of course. Yeah. Expected.
Farouk, your move.
All right, this one over here that looks injured,
Yes.
I am going to launch a chromatic orb at it. And we are going to do thunder damage. It's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, this should be a good hit if it lands. Good
For
damage.
12 damage.
Okay. Right. So,
And then we will. Oh, sorry, go.
thing bursts on the target.
How is it looking?
Roughed up. It's trying to shake that off, but it's left stumbling.
Alrighty. And then re-up my Eldritch Protection for 7. And that is everything for me.
Okay, good turn. Ross.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and start swinging away again. Try to see if I can't take this thing down. It's gonna be 16 for the first one. Does that hit?
It does not.
A 20.
21.
All right. So let's go ahead and roll the d10. That is 3 points. And then infuse strike from Arar for another 5 points of fire. And then 3 points from the Hunter's Mark.
Total on that?
What it was 5 points from the swing, 3 points from that, and then I think it was 5 points from fire.
13?
Yep.
Okay. Wow. You're really laying a beating into this gargoyle. The best of its good parts now are rubble at its feet, but it's still got the majority of its arms and one good wing. Anything else, Gus?
That is all I've got. I have no bonus actions for melee attacks.
Okay. Well, it's swinging right back at you. Because this is the fight of fights in the skirmish right here between you and it. I mean, this round. This is going to be the. I mean, this is it. All right. Claw, 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 claw. um, only one of them's going to land. For his claws and 9 points of slashing is going to knock you up. You'll feel that,
Oh yeah.
especially where you're at HP wise. And then here comes the bite attack. Oh, that's going to land. For 13 points of piercing damage on top of it all.
Oh. Mm,
Oh, man.
that doesn't feel good.
And, well, let's see. Let's go with these ones on Rambala. Wisdom saves?
DC 17.
They both failed. Wait. No. Oh, that was an 18, not an 8. Ah! Would have been passed. And it gets straight attacks at you.
Armor class 19. And yes, straight attacks because the dodge.
Oh, it's gonna land with all 4 claw attacks.
That's not good.
Oh man, this battle is raging, and that's gonna be 10 slashing from the first claw attack. All right. Remember that because I might not remember because I don't have a log file. I'm just rolling in my dice tray. So that's 10 for the first one. All right.
Yep. I'm already reducing it as we go.
Cool. It's gonna be 9 for the second one. 11 for the third one.
I'm done.
That's
Oh,
it.
actually, I'm not. Death Ward. I'm at 1 hit point.
Oh, okay. 10 on the fourth one.
And that one downs me.
Holy shit. Fuck. Rambala eats it.
Sorry, misclick.
Okay, next up. Oh, we have this one. Um, steps forward, and it's going to split attacks between Arar and Peruk. Two at Arar. Those will both land. 2 claws. It's 9 at Arar. 6 at Arar.
Yep, he's down.
And 2 tags. Artificer. Both gonna miss. But the bite attack might have better luck aimed at the Artificer. Oh, it's gonna miss! Oh, my cow. It's a roller coaster. Baby, these battles have their ups and their downs. Whew. This could go either way, gentlemen. TPK vibes are starting to get real. Athazar, it's your move.
I will continue to use a sorcerer's burst. $21 hit
Glenn.
and 6 points of fire damage.
Right, you knock him upside the head. The gargoyle looks over in that direction. He's shaking it off. Confused, seemingly having no idea where that just came from. Anything else? 5-foot step, anything? Bonus action?
Actually, I am going to take a 5-foot step back.
Okay.
Still within my range, keeping away from the big bad arms and maw, and that'll end my turn.
Fair enough. Mbala, good sir. Death save to you. Remember, we are in meat grinder mode. As announced, if not last session, the session before. 15. Well done. That was the lowest number you could make a positive death save on. So, okay. 1 good death save. Excellent. Okay. Peruk, it's your move.
All right. I am going to spare the dying on Rambala. And then re-up our temp HP for 12.
Okay, that's going to be a big help.
Do I regain consciousness?
Oh, no. I don't. Wait, hold on.
No, you just don't
Spare the
do...
dying, I think it just makes you stabilize.
Right, but the temp hit points.
I don't think temp hit points would make you conscious.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've never had this situation.
I would say no. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Now, question with that, because with the death saving rolls, he has the ability to get up to 1 HP. With Spare the Dying, can he still roll to get back up?
Another
Or
good
is it just that he can't roll?
I don't think he has to anymore. He's stabilized. He's no longer having to make those checks. He just needs to get healed. And then temporary HP is not going to make him open his eyes.
No, what I mean is if he rolled 3 good ones, doesn't he get 1 HP back?
No, you would still stay with.
I mean, yeah.
Usually,
No.
I think
just
it
roll
would just mean
20
he
usually.
stabilizes, but like oftentimes I allow them to have 1 hit point. But since he's stabilized, he's not going to have to roll anyway because it kind of negates that um, possibility for getting that 1 HP. You just spare the dying, you stabilized, and that's all it really does right now. He's not going to be able to roll for that 1 HP against meat grinder mode. That's your question. I think I answered it right. If I
Yep.
heard it correctly the second time. Okay, so Paruk, anything else up your sleeve?
Nope, that's everything on me.
Okay, cool. Goss, your move, man.
All right, let us make another attempt on this jerk's life.
You
15,
guys,
I'm assuming misses.
you might have some bad dreams about this one, man. This guy's like your arch enemy as far as gargoyles are concerned.
15, I assume misses, and that is a 7.
Oh,
I got nada.
oh no. Uh,
Bringing out the metal dice now.
right, it's time to bring out the heavy metal. Stick with this action as we pass turn to the gargoyle that's right in front of you, Goss.
Yeah.
Gracie is 18, 19?
19.
11 misses. 13 misses. 12 misses. And a 10 misses. All claw attacks miss.
Oh.
Here comes the bite attack. Ah! 15 is going to miss.
There's still
I
another
can't
one that
take
can
much
hit me
more of
though,
this.
so.
The old bones of the scrying tray never lie. Or do they? This one here is stepping towards Paruk. And it's swing
Who
away
is now
wildly.
flanked?
Yeah, that's an official flank. Your AC?
20.
Yeah, it's going to be 4 hits on that. 6 slashing.
All right.
7 slashing.
Okay.
4 slashing.
Okay.
Slashing. Plus 4. 6 slashing. And yeah, probably maybe wanting to say some Hail Marys. This is not looking great. And then that was that one, and then I have this one here and that one there. Okay. Hit Peruk with the claws. 7. It's gonna be
Yeah, I'm
11.
gonna use
Top of
I'm
it.
gonna use my interception on that,
Nice. You have a
and
reach.
he just has to be 5 feet from me, and
Right on.
it did nothing. It brought it down to
Excellent.
10. I rolled a 1.
Cool.
Hey,
Okay.
it's one more hit point in your pocket to hold on to, Paruk.
Chip in a chair. And Ross taking some action here. Uh, 4, that's 8 slashing, knocks you right across your ribs, like tears into your side. Any armor you might have is damaged.
That was 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Surprise. Kind of surprised that he survived that round. Oh my god.
That temp HP came in clutch for that 8
Oh,
damage.
I'm nervous. Like,
Yep.
I'm nervous for you. Let's get this CPK going. Athelsar, it's your move.
Fly,
I'm gonna
you
stick
fool.
with what's works.
I think if we all go down, Athazar needs to skedaddle.
Not without looting the bodies, of course.
Yeah. Ooh. Good roll. Good
Nice.
roll.
For 16 fire.
This thing had 12 HP left. You take one of the gargoyles down. It Sorceress burst explodes the gargoyle into rubble that blasts all throughout the area. The remaining gargoyles immediately jump up into the air and retreat, flying up towards the chute in the ceiling, potentially exposing them to attacks of opportunity. Would you like to take these attacks as they retreat, or are you just going to allow them to retreat?
I'm gonna swing on this guy.
Okay.
18 plus 5.
That'll land.
D10. 2 damage. 2 damage.
Chipped his toe as he flew off.
Yeah. Fuck you and your pinky toe.
His balance will never be right for the rest of his life.
Oh. And with that, we wind ourselves down from combat and we can finally take a breather. Rambala, not
I'm
conscious, but he's alive.
gonna use my healer's kit with my battle medic feat to get him up. As a utilized action, you can expend one use of healer's kit to tend to a creature within 5 feet of yourself. That creature can expend one of its HP dice, and you then roll that die. The creature regains the number of HP points equal to the roll plus 4. Roll the hit die, sir. Nice. So 13.
Ye-
Hooray!
And with that, Rambala, you gasp a big breath of air like you've been underwater for too long as your eyes flutter open. You look up and you see a lizard man staring you in the face. Lizard man licks his eyeball.
I was just about to say, as you open your eye, fucking the forked tongue sticks out and just scrapes the eyeball. Alright.
So,
He must
what?
really
Oh,
like you. Didn't even try to eat you.
I was gonna say I look around to make sure I have all my limbs. I'm not a lizard man. I can't regrow these, you know.
And spare the dying on Arar.
You don't gotta do that.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you technically can, because per the technical rules of the Drake Warden, he's not there. He's gone.
Yeah, is he fey? Ready.
Yeah. He's technically magically summoned.
Yeah, is he summoned? You have to.
Yeah. So for flavor text with his body sitting there, I'm gonna pull out a tamale from my pocket and just kind of wave it under his nose to resummon him.
that's cool.
So he is back up.
Now, how big is he now? You say he's medium sized?
He's medium. Yeah, he's medium.
Let's say he's probably like the size of like a regular sized dog or something, like maybe like a golden retriever or
He
something with wings.
so he's
Golden retriever with
actually
wingspan.
he's big enough to be a mount. I just can't fly on him.
Oh, so maybe like a Great Dane sized dog.
Bigger than that, like a people-sized dog, technically.
Yeah, if y'all'd like to take a moment to let me say a prayer, I can give us some healing.
Yes, please, Rambala, say a prayer. We need some type of spiritual guidance after all that. Right, and the prayer is healing. Look at that.
Whew.
Almost max
Very
healing
nice.
on those dice. 27 points of healing for everybody. Now, is that distributed to everyone? Like, is that divided, or is that everybody?
Yeah, everyone gets 27. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna crawl onto Arar's back and just kind of lay down, and let him walk for me. He's full HP. He'll be okay.
And I rolled max, so everybody's got 13 temp on top.
That was a crazy battle. I got to piss like a racehorse, so we're gonna take a 10-minute break.
Sounds good.
See y'all in a few.
Yep.
When we get back, I'll throw another heal, guys. I'm still a little rough, so. Hollow, you there?
He's returning his beer, I think.
You guys use OBS much?
I
I do not
haven't
know.
in a long time. I mean, I dabbled with it a little, but
I used to be able to use it as an amp where like I could even use my effects pedals and it would just apply the effect right through my computer, and it was amazing. At some point they've added a noise filter or something that is completely uncontrollable. So now my effects pedals have no effect on the signal that OBS outputs. And I haven't been able to figure out what the hell's going on with it.
so you're using the pedal like an effects board, basically.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So I have like, distortion pedals, overdrive pedals, reverb pedals, fucking chorus
that'd be-
pedals.
Yeah, you think that'd be something that'd be built into OBS to be able to accept that kind of stuff? That seems like very basic.
Right. Initially, right. It was like it just took the signal and output whatever signal it was getting. So it didn't filter it at all. And at some point, they've added some kind of digital filter or something on the background where now it cleans up the signal. No matter what I do, it plays back a clean fucking guitar signal.
Wonder if it's maybe a setting somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I would have imagined. And I've tried to look and I can't fucking figure it out. So. Because, it claims that they have like just a noise filter, but it's really not. It's more of a noise gate. And then it has, it claims it has built-in effects as well, but literally all their overdrive does is increase volume. That's it. Yeah, I think Hollow fucks with OBS every once in a while, so I thought I'd ask him. But he also plays acoustic, so I'm sure he's not using many effects pedals into OBS.
Yeah, looking it up, it's saying, yeah, OBS does have noise suppression. Apparently, you can clean that up. Windows has audio enhancements that could be doing that. And it could even be the drivers. So there's a couple different places that are probably trying to make it sound better for you.
And actually, I upgraded to Windows 11 just a couple months ago, and I don't think I've tried since then. I should try it just with Windows 11 to see if anything's changed.
Now, are you just listening to it after the recording, or are you using headphones to get the live back to you?
Yeah, I do have I can live playback what I'm playing. I don't necessarily use headphones. I can play it through my system speakers as well. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm using my Rocksmith cable. I don't know if you know what Rocksmith is. Basically, it's just it also comes with a cable that allows you to interface to USB from a standard instrument cable. So it's plugged into my computer, and it actually reads that signal straight from my guitar.
Yeah, because that came up here as well. If you're using a USB interface, the driver software itself might have audio leveling features. Check the control panel software in your interface. ensure all gain reduction or safe mode features are turned off.
I might try looking into those. Yeah. See if it's
I
hard
just
to drive.
Googled OBS distortion pedal being automatically cleaned up, and it's given a couple different things.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
Smack it a few times, maybe that'll help.
Percussive maintenance always works.
I have 4 children that would disagree.
Well, clearly you're not hitting them hard enough.
Yeah, so on the 3rd, I have to go to PA. I have been summoned to court.
What?
Sorry, I have been subpoenaed. You remember me telling you about my employee down there that slipped and fell on ice, and the customer? Yeah, and that was a couple years ago. Yeah, well, apparently the lawsuit's finally going through, and I've been subpoenaed to testify.
In favor of him or against him?
Well, it's from his lawyer, so my guess is in favor of. I mean, he's in the right, so.
I mean, I guess technically testifying doesn't necessarily mean one way or the other.
Yeah,
just
because technically
giving
I'm just
your
telling the
side.
truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
But did get a hold of my old boss since I don't work for that company anymore. I don't know where the legalese line is on that either, like what information I'm permitted to give out.
Did you sign an NDA?
Nope.
You can say whatever you want.
That's fair.
You don't have to defend the company either, so it's better for you to be able to say whatever you want.
He's not suing the company that I worked for. He's
Right.
suing the customer, but
right. But what I'm saying is, you don't have to worry about maintaining friendships with a customer or anything like that. It's not your problem.
Well, yeah, I don't work for that company anymore, and that company dropped our contract anyway. So that the company I worked for doesn't even supply to that company anymore. So.
Oh, so I don't even think they'd care if you said anything bad.
Considering my one boss said he hopes that he sues them for all they're worth. Because it's not even just that he got injured, it's the fact that while he was out on medical, they banned him from the property, effectively firing him. So that's retaliation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's bad.
That's real bad.
They might cease to be a company soon.
Well, it's a rather large company, so I doubt it, but...
Your former employee is going to get a decent payout then.
Hopefully, considering some of the medical stuff he showed me, like it did some damage. So it's not like it's not like a case of like, oh yeah, I twinged my neck. Like he's been unable to work.
Oh, yeah, there was this school teacher a couple months ago. She got a $10 million settlement. All she did was catch a slap on the job. 10 mil.
Oh shit! I got a couple of employees that I wouldn't mind slapping, and they split it with me. We're set.
Everybody back?
Yep. I think so.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting session. A good battle to start things off. See what happens. Looks like all systems are go. Still recording, looking good. Mics are all checking out. Okay, cool. Let's get back with it. All right. Althazar, are you dropping your invisibility?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. So, we pick things up where we last left off. And we find ourselves back in the Gears of Hate, the 5th level of the Tomb of Annihilation. This pungent stench that fills this pentagonal room, the walls of which are covered with riveted sheets of iron, and it's like this kind of like a overgrown walled garden. It's all full of sickly plants, rotting compost. You finally can take it in now that the battle's all over. Most of the interior is just all completely overgrown. There's a narrow path that hugs the walls between a couple of exits, and jutting from the middle of the garden is a 6-foot tall rusty sprinkler. And the ceiling above is a 10-foot wide shaft leading straight up from whence you came. And the gargoyles fled back. What are you doing?
I'm gonna study the sprinkler since that seems to be really the only thing around.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Nat 20 for a total of 29.
You can tell it's still operational. There's a bit of weathering, some rust to the sprinkler, but the sprinkler head is dripping droplets of water. You can tell that this is hooked up to some type of system, some type of very advanced artificer system that may lead to potentially aqueducts for all you know, which you've only seen in some of the greatest of cities. You know that you've probably noticed that body of water out there, seemingly cold, dark water, spilling all out forth when you look from one of the exits in the room, and in which there's a bit of fog rolling off of. So, yeah, definitely some type of sprinkler aqueduct system leading, uh, bringing water in from, I guess it's called the reservoir. Quite interesting, especially if you think about it on like if more on a level of like some type of like fancy. You can kind of like think of the type of infrastructure that would be behind the sprinkler head. I mean, you roll a 29 to investigate. That's like that's like an epic level roll. So you could probably imagine infrastructure of piping behind this that leads to and from the water from the aqueduct or what have you. And you could probably get inspired from seeing this type of technology because you see that this is all mechanical in nature. You don't see any arcane glyphs on the sprinkler head or anything like this. It seems to be like actual next level mechanical technology, so to speak. It's like taking simple machines to the next level, attaching a piping to it like a very early crude network. So this seems to the sprinkler head really seems to gain the attention and the imagination of the artificer is checking it out. Meanwhile, the rest of you, what are you doing?
Goss is gonna come take a peek out these little portholes and just kind of look, see if he can see anything
Oh
sticking out over here.
yeah. You see a dark body of water, bit of fog spilling off of it, and you see crustaceans along cavernous walls across the water that glow with a phosphorescent glow. Roll a perception check. See what you see aside from your passive perception.
My passive perception of 22.
Oh, wow. Okay, then you would also notice there's some type of disturbance in the water. Like, at first, maybe you thought you might think it was your imagination, and then you look a bit closer and no, there is something quite large just underneath the surface of the water, disturbing the peace and serenity of the cavernous lake. And whatever it is, it's freaking huge, man.
I'm sorry, I forgot I was going to cast another prayer of healing.
Well, with that, I'm gonna back away from that opening and pass that information to everybody of what I just saw down in the water.
Yeah, when the cleric starts praying, it might be time for you to back away. Okay, everybody gets the extra 15. Very good.
Prayer of healing. That's funny.
Wants to make sure you know it's healing. How tall did you say the walls here were?
About 15 feet up to the ceiling. And the ceiling looks to be a stone block, and then you have that chute in the middle of the ceiling that goes up off into another where you came from.
All right. I am going to use Rabbit Hop. So I can jump 20 feet. I'm gonna get up here on the corner because I want to look down this direction.
Okay, just keep in mind there is a roof there. There is a ceiling. Like
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
it was.
no, it's a 15-foot high ceiling. So it's a vaulted ceiling. There is a ceiling there. So the map may be a little misleading.
Okay, I thought the chute dropped us down into like open things. Gotcha. Okay.
Would you guys like to potentially take a short rest while you gauge your options?
It's not a bad idea.
I'm not opposed to a short rest.
Yeah, that works. I have no need for one, but while they're short resting, I'm going to continue investigating, looking around, trying to suss out secrets.
Okay. Well, you would, Peruk, as the rest of the party is just kind of like taking a load off, maybe nibbling on some rations, you keep poking around. And so, what's your passive perception?
Passive is 15.
That's enough. You would notice that while this exit here that Goss was checking out, that he got spooked from, leads out to open water. You could spot that this exit here, it looks like it leads to interlocking teeth of giant cogs, and there's a wall out there that seems to potentially be the wall to another building or something upon another massively large cog. If you were to look out there, get a closer look, you would see that if you were to go look counterclockwise, there looks to be another structure jutting off at the 12 o'clock position from your current cog over here. It looks to be much smaller, but still, there's much to explore. If you could just figure it out. By the way, go ahead and roll a perception check on top of it all.
Alrighty. 24.
Oh, yes, there's definitely something large in the water. Yeah, looking off to the right, there's a bit of a white light that suddenly appears and catches your eyes. It's like a glowing orb of light, sort of like, in like those ghost hunter TV shows or whatever, they look for orbs and stuff like that, right? Well, you see a glowing orb out there, like a spiritual orb, hovering over the dark body of water, a will-o-wisp before it. Perhaps you spooked it away and it flees off into the recesses of the cave, but not before you see, with its light, something large lurking underneath the water, right underneath it before it all goes dark in the center of the lake there, that section of the lake anyway. Yeah, you're definitely not alone down here. There are these really dark vibes that start overwhelming you, at least momentarily, before you shake it off. Almost as if something was trying to reach into your mind.
Alright. Well, I pass that information along. And the cogs, are they large enough that you could hop across by chance?
Yeah, it looks like that shouldn't be too much of a problem. As long as you're careful. They look rather weathered and rusted, so you're definitely going to have to watch your step.
Alright. While everybody's resting, I'm gonna let them know that I'm gonna go exploring a little bit, and I'm gonna head north up along that way. Blue's not the right color for showing my path.
Oh, I see. Okay. and you press into this area. Another odd shaped, and in this pentagonal chamber, you see 5 teak weathered wardrobes, like armoires, that stand against the ironclad walls of this chamber. Each of them has a door bearing a carved image or a scene. There are puddles of gray slime that cover parts of the floor here and there. The room has a couple of exits. You just entered one of them, and there's also uh, to off to in the direction of each one of the armoires. You hear different sounds, like emitting from within each one of them. They all sound different. Like this armoire here, you can hear the sounds of like battle cries. And this armoire here, wispy, screaming, demonic yells. It's as if each armoire, each wardrobe, bears its own bit of warning.
All right. I would return and let everybody know what I found before potentially setting off another trap.
Okay. You get out of there before your luck runs out. So Prook shows back up, and he's wide-eyed, like he saw some shit.
So, found another room. There's 5 armoires in there. There's weird noises coming from them, so I didn't want to play with those. And then there's some kind of slime on the floor. I also pretty sure out over the water, I think I saw Will-o'-the-Wisp.
Well, I can come back over with you and try to detect traps, find traps. See if there is, in fact, any traps over there.
Well, and it looks like it's one of the only ways that we can go, so probably best to make our way that direction anyhow.
All right, I'll go ahead and start making my way over there.
We successfully completed our short rest, I assume then.
We can assume that you took enough time to do that. You took the hour. Mm-hmm. So just make sure you spent your hit die accordingly if you're healing up. Push
Yep.
forward.
Well, I cast Find Traps, but apparently it is not displaying. Since a trap within range that is within line of sight, a trap for the purpose of the spell includes any object or mechanism that was created to cause damage or other danger. Thus, the spell would sense the alarm or glyph of warding spell or mechanical pit trap, but would not reveal natural weakness in the floor or an unstable ceiling or hidden sinkhole. The spell reveals that a trap is present, but not its location. You do learn the general nature of the danger posed by the trap you sense, and the range is 120 feet.
Okay.
So
Since each one of these armoires is trapped.
Okay. And what kind of danger is posed?
Evocation magic.
Okay.
Real quickly before I catch up with the party, I'm going to use one of my my regained channel divinity to do my harness divine power and get back a second level spell.
Okay, very cool. I'll also mention that along with the evocation magic you sense on those wardrobes, you also sense a very strong conjuration magic on each one.
Okay.
So the real question is, are we able to get by without interacting with those, or are those going to be required?
It looks like, is this passageway down here open? Looks like it.
I missed that. Nice.
Oh, holy shit. Is that a giant golden mastodon? Or skull of?
Well, yeah, it looks like you found something, huh? In fact, there's this big open vaulted hall down the end of that hallway there. And it's darkened, but yeah, in the middle of it, you see it looks to be, well, from this distance, a life-size golden statue of a mastodon.
I don't think I'm very good at looking for traps. I hate to just go stepping in there.
I'll take lead. I can.
I've got one more Find Traps I can throw out.
Yeah, just go ahead and step in the room.
Hey, Peru. Yeah, it's definitely. This thing is very much life-size. Towers above you. It stands atop of high stone cogs. Got to be another like very large cog, couple feet thick, of a platform in the center of the room. The tusks on the mastodon sweep from its jowls, and its trunk is raised in a roar. Its tusks are encrusted in gems. Inscriptions coil around the statue's body, and murals on the wall show a Cholton warrior, this indigenous warrior, riding a living mastodon through a series of hellish landscapes. And then in each scene, a different breed of devils are assailing them.
Oh, was this a, what do they call them? Hierophant? Right? Didn't some angels ride on like giant?
Your check, Rumbala. You know this not to be an elephant. It's not quite that large. Something like that would be about the size of this room. But this is definitely some type of like woolly mammoth like mastodon for certain. And it is just completely ornate. It's plated in gold. It's some type of and the gems they sparkle even in the dim light in here. They sparkle. Murals on the wall. They are they're crude, but not so crude as if they're hieroglyphics. You can tell that it's almost as if they might tell a story, like different panels of a comic book.
Hmm. You know, it almost looks like it's sitting on a cog. I find that interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't want to touch the golden portion of the statue, but I'd like to try to maybe reach out and touch the base and see if I can push it one direction or another.
Yeah, the scratches on the floor there, when you get close enough, definitely indicate that you could probably rotate it. But when you go at it, it's it seems as if no amount of elbow grease you put into it, no amount of pressure seems to budge it.
You think it's just super heavy, or maybe it's locked? I'll kind of walk around, see if there's any obvious keyholes or something like that.
Take a stroll around the room as well. Look for anything that might be hidden on the walls or any sort of inclination of some mechanical thing to get stuff moving.
Okay, roll perception checks or investigation checks. What's better for you?
I got a 14.
I got a 10.
Up empty. But Goss, your attention uh, continues to get distracted by the murals on the wall, as if maybe they can tell you something. You're not finding anything when you're when guys are just searching the mastodon area there around the cog and whatnot. Other than that cog looks like it certainly can't turn.
Can I take a closer look at the murals then? Figure
Sure.
out what's going on.
Give me a history check.
Well, that's not great for me. Well, let's
There's
see what we get
a
here.
break in the, I'm guessing in the wall, for stopping my sight, because I've got a line of light shooting down through here.
Noticing that, and for some reason that I have, look, I have no idea whether it's there. It looks
I
like
figured it was.
it looks like now. Okay, I'm looking at that layer. It looks like they fucked up the dynamic lighting.
Yeah, just missed a little break there.
Yeah, and they tried to patch it by patching this, and they didn't move it over enough. And now that I fixed it for them, now that lighting's gone. Right.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's just a bug in the game.
19 on that history check, by the way.
Oh, that's a good roll. Okay, So you would notice that the murals on the wall, it looks like, from what you can tell, they tell the story of Jagakari, a indigenous Cholton warrior who stole his king's prized steed, a mastodon named Gom. And as punishment, the king's sorcerers banished Chikakuri and Gom to the Nine Hells, where the two fought their way back home. On return, Chikakuri chopped off the king's head, turned his skull into a jeweled chalice. The murals show Chikaguri and Gom fighting spine devils and bearded devils and horned devils and all sorts of different devilry from scene to scene as they fought their way out of the hells.
So sounds like we need to find. Looks like we need to find some sort of chalice, guys. Made out of a skull. That might be a key of some sort.
Or maybe that's the prize for figuring this puzzle out.
Maybe.
Fair.
Alternative option.
Can I study the mechanisms a little bit closer? Try to see if I can figure out if there is something physically stopping it from turning.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
I think that 27 should do.
Good roll. He brought us back to the murals on the wall, so
Ooh, good roll.
I wonder if there's something more to do with those.
Yeah, I am thinking it's probably something to do with the chalice, but again, like you said, is it something we need first or is it something we'll get after? We may have to find a different room to unlock this.
Well, you do a very thorough investigation of the mechanism and the beast upon it. In fact, during the investigation, you might get a little. All right, you're not coming up with anything, and then you're actually up out of just maybe pure desperation. Climb up on the mastodon's back, and you find in the back of the neck of the golden mastodon there is a star-shaped indenture. It's basically on the back of of its lower skull.
There's the keyhole.
Yep.
Have we found anything resembling that? I don't recall.
I don't think
Not
we
to
did.
my knowledge.
All right, keep your eyes out for a star-shaped key.
What are the chances that it's possibly in the trapped chests in that previous room?
Oh, and the wardrobe's up here?
Mm-hmm. That would seem
Potentially.
to fit the theme of this place.
I mean, it's not 0.
And that's what scares me.
Right.
Uh, Make my way back to the entrance and
Making our way down the
I'm gonna pull out my short bow and shoot this chest over here while staying back on this this landing.
Little target practice.
Yep, see what happens from hitting it. It's 15, so 20.
Bullseye. Dunk. But nothing happens.
Okay.
Well, I'd be careful. Don't know that we want to risk destroying those specifically. Because judging by the noises, I mean, can we all agree they seem to be possibly gateways? Maybe I'll roll a wisdom save to see if the character's smart enough to.
Well, we detected a potential powerful summoning attached to one of them. So I imagine if we pick the wrong one, it'll probably call something in to play with us. Is there any?
But I thought they were all traps, so there's no right one.
Oh yeah, wisdom check 10. I'm tempted to just walk up and open one.
What's the worst that could happen?
Right? I open this one.
Oh, there? Okay.
This one right here.
It's got like double doors on it, so you fling them on open. And then with that, two nasty insectoid looking fiends spill out of the darkness with a demonic roar. And they have pitchforks in hand, and they look like they're ready to make you the kebabs. Full initiative. Hold on, let me bring up the initiative.
Oh, see, they just want to know who they get to hug friendly first.
Yeah,
They got forks. They're inviting us to dinner.
They just,
Yeah.
they just want to be adopted pets.
Oh, a good initial roll for me. That's a bad sign, guys.
I rolled a 25.
Check with everyone.
Check real quick. Yeah, why is
Okay.
my plugin not working? I still don't understand this.
Beyond 20-second up.
Yeah, it's working fine for Peruk over there, but
I mean,
Go in.
reinstall it or
I
something.
know sometimes you have to go into features and traits for it to update the Beyond 20 plug.
Yeah, an update could work.
nope. Huh. No,
Remember the scene
no
in the
update.
original Beetlejuice where they're opening the doors, like one's a hellscape.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. In the hallway there.
Yes.
Oh, man, I wish Beetlejuice 2 was half as good as the first one.
I still haven't seen it, but
So it's
I
all
avoided
right. It's all right, but it's... This had another
What-
writer in it, so that was cool.
what were you saying there? What was your opinion?
Oh no, I typically avoid remakes of stuff like that
Oh.
because I don't want to be disappointed.
Well, it wasn't a remake. It was actually a full blown sequel. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's a continuation of the story. If you're a Beetlejuice fan, it's a must see. Oh, it's just all right. Okay, anyway, Goss at 25. It's your move, man.
All right. Hey, still not working. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and cast my Hunter's Mark on this critter right there, and start taking some short bow shots at it. It was 11 for the first one,
Can't help you
and a
with that.
27 for the second one.
27's good.
Okay. And let's go ahead and roll the damage. So 11 plus plus 5, so 16 damage. And that is all I got.
You said 16?
Yep.
Right. And with that, the battle has begun. You have drawn first blood. And it is a nasty, dark, crude, oily like blood. Almost like demonic ichor from these fiends. And then Rambala. It's your move.
All right, I'm going to attempt the one right next to me here that I'm within melee range of. I'm going to cross my fingers as I cast this spell and throw a banishment at him.
Is that area effect or is it target?
Single target.
Got clipped? Or the fresh one?
The one right next to me.
To save on that?
Charisma 17.
Charisma 17. Coming at you live. Let's see. Goodbye. Poof. It's gone. Just like that. There's a dark void of a cloud that opens up behind it, and then that cloud seems to suck the fiend into it, and it starts screaming with this high-pitched roar. And then there's this, when it gets sucked into the void and disappears, and the cloud puffs out of existence, it leaves this high frequency ringing in your ears. Like you've probably heard them before. You're like, where's that coming from? Like maybe like you just turned off your CRT TV set. You're like, where's that? What? You know what I mean? And then Rambala, anything else?
Yeah, now that it's gone, I will use movement. Move back to this corner and end my turn there.
Althazar, it's your move at 20.
All right. Let's light this boy up. I'm guessing that's a hit.
Yeah, definitely.
17 fire damage.
Yeah. All right. It soaks the fire rather well, actually. And you notice that it seems to somehow resist it. Almost as if it absorbs some of the flame. In a good way. Not for you, really. Definitely, this thing has
And
fire
I'll
resistance.
hold position
So-
right here.
Okay. Baruch.
All right. Seeing that it absorbed the fire damage, I'm going to pull out a pistol and probably miss horribly. Yep. All right. Everybody still got their temp HP, so that's all I got.
And who's the Nasty's turn? Checking my options. It charges in, it levels its trident, and it makes the charge. The battle cry. It's coming right at Athasar. Athasar, what's your AC?
Yeah. 15.
Ooh. Oh, 14. Do I get a second attack? I do get a second attack on that. Second jab. Jab, jabby jab. 25 will land. And it's two-handed. 8. First time. 9 piercing damage. You get struck right in the side of your abdomen. Ah.